I wasn't recording the first time. Alright, so I wanted to talk about how I made this video that ended up getting 2.4 million views. Let me show you. Why did it do that? It cut my mic out. But anyways, I wanted to make this video just to talk about how I made that video and what was going through my head, because I think a lot of the process of making that video is not understood, and I think I engineered that video to be successful with a ton of work that I put in to make it happen. But yeah, let's start. So I think this is sometime in 2021. I came up with this idea. Main plot: call as many times as it takes for the rare ringtone. After I've recently found out about the rare ringtone through getting recommended on the YouTube homepage a video talking about, like, I think I saw a video like this. It was unedited. It was just someone showing that they had the rare ringtone. So I did more research. I looked up what are the odds of getting the rare ringtone, something like that. And I found out it was this. It said it took 1 out of 1,000 tries. So I was like, okay, that's doable. And I got this idea. Calling myself as many times as it takes for the rare ringtone. I'll call myself on the phone and I'll restart Discord on my computer every time I call. And that's what I did. Oh my god. Pretty straight on. Side plot. Oh, I did have this idea to have a side plot during that video, and that probably would have tanked the video. It was supposed to be like a Mr. Beast video where you have one thing going on and then you switch to the other thing, If you watch some of his older videos, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that probably wouldn't have been a great idea. Anyway, that's when I made this document that's even more in depth on how I was trying to get this video spread around. I started with CTR, which really just means thumbnail and title, and just the strategy behind it. I came up with 7 different titles. You don't need to do that, but I think it did help come up with the best title, the most readable, just because this part matters almost even more than the video quality. Just making sure that your thumbnail actually gets the idea across, or does it in a way that's actually compelling. Because imagine I went with the first idea I had, calling until I heard the super rare 0.1% Discord ringtone. See, that thumbnail is just, it's just a little more mid, and those tiny differences can be the difference between 100,000 views, 1 million views, and 2 million views. Who knows? But this really is the most important part of a video. That's what I've been hearing. Spent a lot of my time studying on Twitter. And that sounds strange, but like, there's a lot of gurus and people who would try and help you out and learn more about YouTube strategy on Twitter. And I mean, I would read the documents they wrote, the case studies. I'd make my own case studies of other YouTubers I liked. But let's get on to the thumbnail. I started with this idea: 50% of the screen tired, the other 50% is the amount of calls. So because I'm calling myself 1,000 times, I want to look tired. And this is that thumbnail. It's not great, but it's also not the first thumbnail. This is the first thumbnail. This is a bad thumbnail. This is not a good thumbnail at all. Like, if I'm being honest, it's just not it. What I was thinking was that, well, I want the viewer to know what to expect, so this is what the video will look like, and they can't see how many times I've called myself, so let me just zoom it in. But this is just so like unesthetically pleasing. Like, and most importantly, I believe, is that there's all this space left on the outsides, and that space is not being taken up to provide value to the thumbnail. It's just, there's so much going on. I feel like if you were looking across all these different thumbnails and you saw all this, you wouldn't know what to look at. So I kept moving, made the thumbnail we just talked about, and then I came up with this thumbnail. Now, my shirt wasn't originally orange, and it's not orange in the real one, but I went on a Discord server and there was someone, I was looking for advice, so I asked for advice. Like, how can I make this thumbnail better? They looked at this thumbnail and they were like, well, your shirt doesn't stand out enough. So they were like, make your shirt orange. So I made my shirt orange, and it looks like trash. It does pop more, but I'm also not a prisoner. But still, I couldn't make it look right, so I just went with my original design. But it's crazy to think that I was going through random YouTube Discord servers just asking for advice for a video that was gonna end up hitting 2.4 mil and be my biggest video. That's crazy. I didn't have the whole thumbnail idea completely original in the first place. No, that's not true. But this idea is not lacking inspiration. I took a lot of inspiration from Mr. Beast, even in the video, and I took this inspiration from the legendary video saying Logan Paul 100,000 times. Like, just look at it. Look at the face. It's really similar, honestly. But this was on purpose. He looks like a skeleton. He looks like he's rotting. He looks like a 114-year-old man. I don't know if anybody should be living to 114 years, but recording that was actually so fun. No, it wasn't exactly fun. It was a little It was weird. It was strange. Because I was looking at my camera and I was just like, all right, I got to get this face right. Wait, hold on. And I was like, wait, no, I need to show more teeth. Like, and I just, bro, I don't think anybody except YouTubers understands the mental torment it is to try and make the right thumbnail face. It's cringe, it's a little weird, but it's all for a bigger purpose. All right, so back to the document. I had a lot of procrastination issues. So after I made the thumbnail, because I made the thumbnail first, that's what Mr. Beast advised, and that's what a lot of strategists say to do. So you have an idea of what the viewers are gonna come to expect. You're making the video from the viewer's perspective, because you're clicking the thumbnail first, so why don't you make the thumbnail first? So I procrastinate a good bit, so I literally just wrote down the steps to get started, because it can get a little overwhelming trying to do these videos that are kind of complex in planning. Like even now, I was muted in my OBS, in my recording software, but it says check original video. I'm not sure what that means. Get camera, choose a shirt, turn on lights, look tired. Oh, this is the steps to take the thumbnail image. Oh my god, I was going over the top, but it helps to write it out. You just don't have to go through the mental process in real time. I can't forget to say this, but I use the character counter to make sure the title isn't over 50 characters, because over 50 characters apparently gets cut out by YouTube. The simpler the better, honestly, is the idea. So now we're into the video. It's taken a while. Yeah, I know. There really does go a lot into these videos, and I was putting in a lot into every single individual video. That's why it was like a video a month or a video every 2 months, because I was putting my all into them. So part 2, retention. So I wrote these notes like subtitles every once in a while for retention, audio loudness matching. Yeah, because my mic was kind of trash, couldn't get great audio, so I needed to like fix it. There was this little feature called loudness matching in Premiere. It just helps with that. Sound effects when possible. That also helps with retention, just creates the environment, makes you feel more immersed in the video. And I'm writing this down so I don't forget. Exposure, transitions, intro for retention. I think I heard in a Mr. Beast interview, the brighter your video was, the more it kind of retained retention. So you'll see this in Mr. Beast videos, I think to this day, but they'll use a transition that flashes light, and you might not think about it. Like, you know how everybody doesn't like bright mode, light mode on YouTube? It's too much of an eye strain. When you bring that white light in, even just for a second, I think it really hits your brain. It's like waking up and opening your blinds. It kind of grabs your attention, just like that. Music tracks, I was using orchestra music. I was using ding, 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 ding. I was using some online thing that gave me the rights to the music. It wasn't free music. I had to pay like for a monthly service, but it is what it is. I think I wrote to mention the Discord. I think I wanted people to join my Discord or something like that. I don't know. And this is me instructing for what I should put for the graphic when I say the rare Discord ringtone. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, this graphic. This was one of my first times I was using After Effects. I love just how that looks. That like smooth pop-up phone call. Swoosh. Oh my god, I put a lot into this video. I was big on hooks from the beginning of the video, just compressing it with cool stuff. So this took me a really long time. I don't know if you noticed. Today, I'll be calling myself until I get the rare Discord ringtone. This might take a minute. It might take an hour. It might take a whole day. So okay, that right alone, that 1 second clip, I also heard this in Mr. Beast interviews. You know, sometimes you just gotta spend an hour for 1 second. That 1 second might be not that crazy, you know, like that little beard thing didn't seem that crazy, but for one of the first seconds of the video, maybe the 8th second of the video, it was something that kept people onto it. I had to export the footage, put it onto my phone so I could put it onto this app that adds a beard filter, send it back to my computer, and then put it in the video. And that sounds simple, but oh my god, it takes a long time, and I didn't know about this method. I had to learn it because it was just the idea I had in my head of, what if I just grew a beard in that one moment? When I'm talking about this might take forever, I might get old, what if I just grew a beard? So I had to look it up, find out how to do it, and it all took a long time, but I do think it was worth it. And the rest of the video was not planned. It was just me authentically going through the process of doing all of it, and you can tell it's very raw, it's very authentic. I got some of my friends' names up there. I spent so much time on this edit, just adding random things, trying to make it make sense, trying to make it a decent story. I don't even think it's that great of a video, but it's very raw and I did put a lot into it. Haven't rewatched the video in a long time, but I probably should. Maybe I'll, yeah, let me put it in my watch later. All right, I'm gonna watch it on stream because it's been like a year, but I did the process. Dang, it took me 4 hours. I don't regret it.
Let's go.
I think one person even said like this video is fake. So I knew the reaction was gonna be a key moment for the video. So like I freaked out authentically, and then I put myself together because I'm like, oh shit, wait, this is important. Let me not scare the hoes or something. I don't know.
Yo.
But nah, this is authentic as it gets, especially when you spend 4 hours doing this. Discord videos were blowing up at the time. I saw the trend. I had the unique idea that put a twist on the trend in a relatable way, and I think I just ran with it. Oh my god, I think there's something not a lot of people knew. Hey, let me tell you something. You see this? You see this? Look at this. This is the video I uploaded. After 10 days after I uploaded the video, it had 161 views. Bro, I have a video like that on my side channel. I didn't think this video was gonna do anything. Look, let's say 30 days in, 400 views. That's really good. 2 months later, 30,000 views. Wow, that's really cool. Oh my god. Wow. 150 days later, almost 20K. 300 days later, 50K. Wow, this is cool. Now, oh my god. Almost a year later, it goes from 70K to 2.4 mil. What? Like, bro, to make that make sense. Like, make that make sense. A year after I upload the video, it decides now is the time. But it did really well. I didn't put that many ads on it. I was very humble, and I really wanted the video to perform as best as it could. I didn't want anybody clicking off because of ads, so I only put one skippable video ad, and I put display ads on. No mid-roll ads, no non-skippable ads, because I really wanted people to enjoy the video the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Come back for more videos. It's been out for a long time now. I like to make my money. So I put more ads on it, but I did everything in my possible nature. I did everything to make this video just do as well as it possibly could, using TubeBuddy, which I paid for, to get the perfect tags, even though tags aren't that important. YouTube literally tells you tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. I did everything I could. I advertised this in self-promotion servers in Discord just for it to not get views. I did everything, and it's amazing that it ended up getting the views that I think I suppose it deserved. I don't know. It really is cool how that video worked out. So much of the video, even though I didn't show much of the actual video and the editing of it, that's not really what it was. That's not really what I wanted to exactly focus on, because it all stemmed from this idea and the planning behind it, and that's what I really wanted to show. The video, I couldn't predict how that was gonna go, and I edited it how it went, and I just added effects. But I did want to show how much I put into it before I even recorded it, just to show that I guess I put in a lot of work. Even if it took a year later, it eventually paid off, and it made every single bit of sense why it did pay off. So when I made all these other videos that didn't do as great, it was okay, because I knew if I want to calculate the most calculated video possible, there are things that I understand that I can control to make the best video I can make, and the choice is mine if I want to make those videos and taking the chance that I might make a video as successful as this one. I'm working on much different projects now, but I did want to go back and look at that. This is going to be a terrible video to edit because I've been stuttering, but I hope you took something out of this video, or liked it, or I don't know. I hope you maybe got an idea of what I put into this video. Thank you for watching. That's all I gotta say.